Okay, what's going on to all my fellow seventh grade students? Today we're going to keep this very brief. We're still using our percent over 100 equals part of a whole, but today we're going to talk about percent increase or percent decrease. Now, this is very easy. Basically, you start out with an amount of something or a number of something. Let's say you've had $10 in your account, and then a time passes, and then you have $20 in your account. It went up, that means it's a percent increase. Very simple. Let's say you had five pieces of candy, and then throughout the day you ate some. At the end of the day, you had two pieces of candy. The amount went down, so that's a percent decrease. But remember, those are the actual amounts, all right? So we want to calculate what is the actual percent increase or decrease, not the actual. Remember that percent side and that actual side. Okay, so usually first thing we start off with a value or a number of something, all right? So that's like your initial value, your 100%, all right? Your original value. And then this value increases or it decreases. And then your job is to calculate the percent increase or the percent decrease. Very simple. So let's jump into a sample problem. Okay, we have Raul had 35 fitted hats when he started his freshman year in high school. When he graduated, Rahul had 22 fitted hats. And the question is, did Raul experience a percent increase or a percent decrease in the amount of his fitted hats? That's the first question. So if it went up, it's an increase. If it went down, it's a decrease. He had 35. Later on, he had 22. So, of course, that is a decrease. So we could say the first answer to that is a percent decrease. Decrease. Very simple. Okay, so now it says, what was Raul's percent increase or decrease? Okay, so now to do that, we follow the same script. We have percent over 100 is equal to the part over the whole. So part over whole, right? And what stays the same all the time? Our 100. So let me box that right there. Oops, excuse me, I'm sorry. So now we have 100 on the bottom, and we have equals the other side of the proportion. Now, the 100% is always going to be the initial value that you started off with. He started off with 35 fitted hats. That's what he had initially. So we're going to put 35 right here. All right. Now, we want to know what was Raul's percent increase or decrease. We don't know that. What was his percent increase or decrease? We don't know that. So we're going to put the X where our percent usually goes. And now right here, this part right here, this is the change. This is going to be our percent change right here. So this is our actual change. The change, what we do is we find the biggest number, which was 35, and we subtract it minus the other value, which is 22. All right? And that is a change of 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 2, 1. That's a change of 13. And now we're set up. What do we do now? Same script. 35 times x, 35x equals 100 times 13. That's 1300. Learn your rules. Multiplying by 100, keep it simple. Divide by 35, that gets rid. Divide by 35. Here we go. Now we have 1x is equal to, let me come over here and get my little division on. 1300. We got 35. I'm going to guess and say, I don't know, let's go with 4 times maybe. 0, 2, 12, 13, 14. That's too high. So let's erase all this little crap over here. And let's say 3 times. So let's go 35 times 3. Very simple. 15, 9, 10. All right, so I got 3 times. That is 105. Let me subtract. I get 25. Subtract, bring down. Same script. So now let's try 35, let's say, times 8. I get 40, 24, 28. That's going to be too high. So let me do 35 times 7. I get 35, 5 here, 3 here, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. There we go. Multiplying. So that is 7 times. And now that's 240. That's going to be 10. subtract, bring down, nothing to bring down, decimal, decimal, bow, bow, 100. And I know that's 2 times. So now I have my answer. So that goes here where my x was. So now I can say that, yeah, it was a change of 13, so that's a percent decrease. But this is the actual change. But what was the percent change? It was a 37.2% change. And there we have it. So now this next one, you try on your own. And if you don't, you play the video back. That's why it's a video. You play it back and you follow my steps. It's the same thing, but just different numbers. Use your brains. Math so easy. I'm out of here.